got broads in Atlanta. Just to lean the family. Credit cards and
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Just your boy Laughing Coyote back at it with another FIFA 17 Premier League prediction. Now this time it's the big guns going at each other's throats. Of course, I'm talking about the Tottenham-Chelsea game. It's the runner-up of last season's Premier League against the champions of last season's Premier League. First and second team going at each other. And two very big clubs. Tottenham, if you look at it, they won their last game, which was their first game in this season against Newcastle United, the newly promoted Newcastle United. So they won that 2-0. Christian Eriksen was incredible in that game. Before that game, they played against Juventus, and they won that one as well. And then before that, they lost against Man City, and then they lost against Roma. And then they won against Paris Saint-Germain. So they've had a very good start, if I must say so myself, because they've played against very impressive sides, and they have won. Yes, they have lost a couple of them, but that's alright, you know, we all win some, we all lose some. But Chelsea is looking not very good because they lost their first game of the season against Burnley. Against bloody Burnley. They lost 2-3. So yeah, it's not looking good for Chelsea, but that's just the first game of the season. The season has only just started, and a lot will happen as the season progresses. They are the champions, let's not forget that. But there, the boys are, they're coming out into the White Hart Lane, which is not the Tottenham home stadium anymore, it's the Wembley Stadium. Well, it's still their stadium, but look at the Tottenham lineup. Harry Kane is starting with Dele Alli, Son, Christian Eriksen, and pretty much the same guys. I don't know why I keep saying Christian Eriksen. I really don't mean to say that. It's just something that I keep saying because I don't know. I started off as a joke, and now I can't stop saying it. But this is the Chelsea side. Eden Hazard is there. Alvaro Morata, who was brilliant the last game timeout. Pedro is there. It's pretty much the same thing as always. They are playing a couple of their new signings. But they have lost some valuable players, especially Matic, who is an incredible player. In my opinion, I do not know why they sold him. Maybe he was unhappy at the club, but there he is. Antonio Conte, the genius that he is, came in, took a downed, a hurt, an injured, a wounded Chelsea, and took him to the top of the Premier League, and became the champions. It was incredible recovery from Antonio Conte, but now is the real test. Now is where you test if he can withstand that challenge, that stature that he has built for himself. Can he uphold that for a longer time? And who better to test that against than Tottenham Hotspurs? As it is a home game for Spurs, they are letting the guest kick it off like it happens in pretty much every Premier League game. So Chelsea kicks it off, and let's find out. And let's hope that this game lives up to the expectation. It lives up to the build-up. And that what was that? Come on, man. I'm building you up, and then you do that. Give me something. Moussa Dembele finds Ben Davies, who's on the flanks, and he crosses it into the middle, but Courtois punches it away. Hazard passes it to Marcos Alonso, who lays it off to Morata, who passes it back to Marcos Alonso, and he's on the flanks, who whips it into the middle, but straight into the hands of Hugo Lloris, the Frenchman. Once again, Morata's got the ball, and he lays it off to Victor Moses, who's on the flanks, who whips it into the middle, but to no avail, right into the hands of Hugo Lloris. Both these teams trying to go on the flanks, but I don't think they know quite how to work the flanks. I think they should stay off the flanks for a bit. Son has the ball, and he walks it forward, but he lays it off to Harry Kane, the most composed striker in the recent years in Premier League, the most consistent and the most dangerous striker in the Premier League. But he does take it was very close, but he could have done better. He is Harry Kane after all. He's built a brand for himself, and he should live up to it. Is known to do better than that in those situations. I think he rushed it a little bit. Maybe he should have taken a little more time, but once again, this is in hindsight. Wanyama finds Son, who finds Dele Alli, and Marcus Alonso absolutely took Dele Alli out. That was brick wall. That was absolutely a penalty. Look at him. He's down. He's injured. That's how hard of a tackle that was. And the referee just turned a blind eye. Dele Alli has been taken off, and rightfully so. He cannot continue anymore, but Josh Onoma has been brought on as a replacement in this game for the remainder of this game for Dele Alli. Tottenham once again on the front foot, pass it to Christian Eriksen, who is trying to make moves to pass it to Harry Kane, who tries to take a long shot with his left peg, but Courtois has got that all day long, mate. Once again, it's Tottenham who's on the front foot. Eriksen trying to make things happen. Harry Kane once again takes a long shot. Does he not learn the lesson? He cannot score from out there. He can absolutely score from out there, but it's just not working for him. He's not in the right position, and he's not open enough. He doesn't have the momentum. He doesn't have that power behind the shots for it to be slotted in the top right corner or left or wherever. And that's half-time, and I have to say that the reigning champions have been a tad bit disappointing. They have not created as many chances as Tottenham has. Tottenham has dominated this game a little bit, not that much. They have had more shots, but then again, if you look at some of those shots that Tottenham took, most of them Harry Kane took them, were never going to be goals. Then again, they at least created something, whereas Chelsea didn't create anything at all. Spurs kick off the second half, and let's hope for bigger and better things in the second half. Let's not hope for a dull affair, much like the first half. Chelsea slowly creeping into the opponent's final third, and he passes it to Kante, passes it to Morata, Morata to Hazard, and I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The play has been stopped, and Eden Hazard was offside. Look at that. He was offside by a mile. That was not a good pass by Morata at all. But Morata isn't the only one making changes, as Conte has made some changes too, and so have Pochettino, as you can see. They've taken some players out, introduced some fresh legs in the hopes that they can make some difference. And Loftus-Cheek is not at Chelsea anymore, so that needs to be fixed. Okay, shit, I forgot to change that. Alright, Tottenham back on the front foot, again on the flanks. Why do they keep going to the flanks when they don't really know how to operate? But that it doesn't matter. That was the only real chance in this game, but they could not. Trippier could not capitalize on it, but that was an absolute banger. Look at that. If that had gone in, that would have been incredible, but it would have been quite poor from Courtois, as it was near post, and he should be saving that. And the nightmare continues for Chelsea as Tottenham is pushing forward once more, and they have another shot, but Courtois is keeping them into this game. I don't know what's going on, but Spurs are really taking it to them, and Spurs is the only team really in the Premier League who have not made significant changes to their team. But Harry Kane has been taken off, and Vincent Janssen has been brought on, and Chelsea's also taking Pedro off, and they're bringing on the Brazilian Willian. Spurs has got the corner. Eriksen cups into the middle, and what a oh my god, what a header and what a save from Courtois. That was incredible accuracy from Eriksen first to deliver that, and then from the Tottenham defender to rise up and smash it. There's another corner. What will happen here? Nothing, as Chelsea clears it, but oh, that could have been dangerous, but it was not, as Chelsea blocked it once more. Now Chelsea's on the attack, slowly building the play. Loftus-Cheek passes it to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard gives it away, but gets the ball back. What will he do? He'll stall the play a bit. Cesc Fabregas takes the shot and puts it away. Oh my god, from outside of the box, and he absolutely smashes it. He beats Hugo Lloris, the French international, one of the best goalkeeper in the league, from outside of the box with his left peg. This Spaniard is absolutely fantastic, and that was a good eye from Loftus-Cheek finding Fabregas. And then Fabregas absolutely smashing it. Harry Kane, are you watching? That's how you take long shots, mate. Learn from the maestro, that is Cesc Fabregas. And Antonio Conte is pumped, as he should be. And Tottenham is going to kick the game off once more, finding themselves one goal down. But that is what Chelsea can do. They were quite the entire game, but they are leading now, and that is all that matters. It doesn't matter how many shots Tottenham has had. They have not converted. And that is all she wrote. That's 90th minute up, and Chelsea managed to clinch the victory 1-0 right at the end of the game. Managed to score past the incredible Tottenham defense. Tottenham has one of the best defensive line in the league, and they have one of the best goalkeepers also. So it was very good to see Chelsea break that defense and get a goal. Like I said before, the entire game, Chelsea was the quiet one. Tottenham was the one who was constantly attacking, bombarding that Chelsea goal with shots, but did not manage to get it through. And Fabregas, right at the end, at the 87th minute, gets one in, and that is all that matters. I think the result is going to be similar, as the game is at Wembley, and Tottenham, well, you all know Tottenham can't win at Wembley, so Chelsea's going to win the game. I think it's going to be a good game, though. I think it's going to be a 2-1. I know every game I say it's going to be a 2-1, but that's because I just want to see lots and lots of goals. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win and by how much? And as always, if you like this video, smash that like button. Internet sex, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want to do. And I'll see you bitches in the next video. Until then, have a nice day.
Maybe you should take it slow.